This video is of Friday that we're going to watch. Friday seems to be very nervous, but curious. Crouching down, extending his neck lots. Can't get too close, but gotta get close enough to smell. See what it is. Very curious. Oh, something startled him. Keeps going off camera. It seems to just take his little breaks. So curious. I have a feeling he's checking in with his owners right now. Something over by the stairs. It's catching his interest, but he is not having it. Each time that Friday comes back, his head's up a little bit higher. He has a little bit more confidence now that mom's over there. Nope. Very low to the ground. Lana's, it's quite hard on their body. He's definitely going to be tired. Oh, something startled him. He didn't like that elevated station. Maybe some movement took him by surprise. Oh, there we go. Getting a little closer to it. Only quickly have to move away from it. Oh, there. He's standing up a little bit taller now. He's starting to stay around the stations a little bit to sniff it, gaining a little bit of confidence. Very very cautious with where he's putting his feet and what he's touching. So those hind legs are doing some extending. Same with his front bending and extending outwards. I feel like that would be really strenuous on the neck. I'm sitting here trying to move my neck like that while keeping my body in almost a similar position, and it's not very comfortable. Standing up a lot higher now. A lot taller, sorry, not higher. Take a little mental break there. Process what he just pushed himself through. I can't tell if he's been eating any treats. He might just, the sniffing might be just enough. More confident there when he walked by those stations. Oh, oh. Extension. Seems to feel safer with Mom being quite close. Backing up, he backed out quite carefully. Interesting to see that he didn't pull his head fully out. Very happy boy to see those taken out. Nice tail wags there until he started to sniff, and then it stopped instantly. He looks more comfortable in his hind end there. Not so extended. There's some extension. Didn't seem to be bothered by stepping on that station. Maybe it was whatever he heard was more important than him touching that. Now there's some treat eating. A lot more confident now. It's not dropping and crouching and stretching as much. And his stretches seem to look more comfortable. His body seems to look more comfortable. He's taking his breather. Happy tail. Concentrate. Reading more. I'm surprised that he's around the hanging station for that long. He's getting closer to them, dangling. His body is not crouching, he's not flinching. Oh, look at that. Putting his head through. Checking it out. Oh, good boy. He's definitely gaining confidence. Oh, something startled him, but he recovered from that very quickly. Quick hop back. Just comfortable with you chatting with his mom. It's like a totally different dog right now. Comfortable enough to eat the treats. Very controlled with the way that he just went around those stations. He's more standing over and leaning down versus stretching his neck out to get to the things on the stations, the treats on the stations. Stand. He stood up on that elevation. Oh, Mom moved too quickly. Covered nicely. Now I'm gonna leave. Still not a big fan of the loud bag, even with the things taken out, the containers taken out. He almost seems to like the elevated stations better. Not so much pull on his neck, maybe. Oh my gosh. So I've been avoiding that area. I'm assuming it has scents on it, the stairs. Interesting to see him licking downwards. Oh, he finally made his way over there. Still cautious, but not nearly as cautious as he was at the very beginning. Oh, yep, something startled him. Are you gonna recover and come back, buddy? That was much for him. Just wants to see the peoples. I think he's getting tired. Hightail. Okay, finished sniffing when I got interrupted sniffing, and I'm going to move on from it. Seems to be getting more enjoyment out of it now. Lots of tail wagging. His exploring off is starting to become a little bit more. I think he's getting close to being finito. Unsure. Didn't explore from that side before. Didn't seem to be as comfortable on that side of the station. Finally, a treat. Make sure that them front paws don't touch though. He's a lot more comfortable now that he's used to all the textures on his feet, it seems. He's very comfortable just walking around. Less stretching of the neck to sniff that time. That hind left looks stiff. Doesn't seem to have the same flexibility maybe as the right. I don't know, it just looked very awkward there for a minute and stiff. I think Friday's getting close to being done. Doesn't seem to be bothered when the leaf mat moves. He looks very relaxed right now. A lot more tail wags since owner number 2 came in. Huh. I think that's the first time that he walked over the broomstick. And he did it very precise. Front, it was like his front right and back, sorry, front left and back right went crossed over at the same time. That time he just went straight to the treat. There was no stretching and taking his time to get it. It was, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Intentional. Moving it. And over it again. Still looking the lick mat on the angle downwards. It's easier for him. Yeah, getting his nose right in there now. Still doesn't want his front arms to touch. Can't touch it. Hind end is stiffer. All right. And that seems to be it. Oh, no. I'm back. That didn't necessarily seem to like that interaction. I made the choice to not go over.